Hello everyone, welcome to BadgerBeat.com. Rob Hernandez here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles with our Badger breakdown for the Badgers' 79-72 win over North Carolina in the Sweet 16. We begin first with our player of the game, and a repeat from last week in Omaha. Sam Decker gets the award. He had a huge night tonight, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 10 of 15 shooting for the former Sheboygan Lutheran standout, and just some monster baskets, especially in the first half. I tell you, Frank Kaminsky's been the guy that really put this team on his shoulders throughout the season, but Sam Decker has been doing a lot of the heavy lifting here in the postseason, and especially the last 2 weeks at Omaha and now tonight here in Los Angeles. And Sam Decker, 23 points, 10 rebounds, and a very inspired effort, many times tonight going one-on-one defensively with JP Tokido, his old AAU friend. So obviously there was a lot of incentive tonight for Sam Decker, and he showed it with a big performance here in the 79-72 win. Our thumbs up goes once again to the Badger bench, specifically Trayvon Jackson and Zach Showalter. Jackson playing for the first time since early January, comes in and 8 seconds into his first rotation in over a month, knocks down a three-pointer from the right corner and provided the Badgers a huge spark in the first half when the game was sort of seesawing back and forth, and then came up with a free throw later in the ball game, finished with 4 points in his first game since fracturing his right foot at Rutgers. Zach Showalter, what can you say about him? I would compare it to, it's almost like a Ducan type performance tonight in the postseason. Last year, remember, Ducan was the spark plug off the bench for the Badgers. Looks like the Badgers are going to get that kind of performance this season out of Zach Showalter. Comes off the bench for his second straight game tonight with a huge performance in critical situations. 6 points in 8 minutes of action tonight. Knocks down all 3 of his shots that he took, but the big sequence late in the second half, his score off of a pass, backdoor feed from Josh Gosser, gives the Badgers the lead for good, as it turned out. And then on the next possession down for North Carolina, Showalter comes up with a steal. Said he got gassed on the way to the basket, but managed to finish anyway. So a huge flurry there for Zach Showalter, and part of a 6-point performance. Thumbs down, really hard to give a thumbs down in this ball game tonight. The Badgers were so good in so many different ways. 5 turnovers tonight, not a shabby performance. Obviously, Bronson Koenig in foul trouble, which is different, but I'm not sure in a game of this really of this magnitude and the way it was played. 9 turnovers total. North Carolina shot 50% in the first half, shot 43% in the second half, and I tell you, it was just a situation of the two teams trading body blows. The Badgers shooting 58% in the second half to pull out the 79-72 win. So this may be a first on BadgerBeat.com between football and basketball, but we cannot find, as much as we tried here tonight, a thumbs down. You look up and down the lineup. Josh Gosser, 40 minutes. Huge defense on Marcus Page. I think Josh Gosser, if he were standing here, might give himself a thumbs down for letting Marcus Page knock down those 2 25-foot threes that kept North Carolina in the ballgame in the final minutes. But other than that, just a sensational performance here tonight at the Staples Center as the Badgers knock off North Carolina. They're going back to the Elite Eight now as we film this. Xavier and Arizona locked in a great game at the half, tie ball game. So it may not be the Arizona Wildcats in that Elite Eight game opposite the Badgers, but whomever it is, the Badgers once again feel that they have room to improve, and they think their best basketball is still yet to come, and if they can get it Saturday, they may be back to the Final Four in Indianapolis. That's your Badger breakdown for the Sweet 16 game between the Badgers and North Carolina from the Staples Center in Los Angeles. I'm Rob Hernandez.